we got this reading right now we're going to do. Some of this reading is going to resonate with some people now, and some of it's not going to at all, and then some of it's going to resonate later. Make sure you check in with yourself and make sure that you check in with the Most High to make sure that you're in line. Nobody got time for like, oh, he said this and this didn't happen. Woo, woo, woo. It can still manifest if that's what you desire. Anyway, let's get into this reading. So the first card we got here is do not do business with this person. It's a no. That means that some of you guys may be thinking about doing business. Business not necessarily just on a financial level, but it can be in intimate level. It can also be with a contract, a conversation. The answer is no. Some of these messages are going to be short, some of them are going to be long. Just depends. But once the message is over with, overall, Ola Dabade is Obi Sayin is out of here. You know what I'm saying? But there's other messages that I need to talk about at some point as well. But it said, do not do business with this person by any means. It can be a family member, it can be a friend, it can be a stranger, it can be a social, it can be somebody from the past. But you will know. One of the signs that I'm shown that your stomach, you're going to have a gut feeling. It's going to tell you no. Some of you guys are going to have dreams about it. And some of y'all are going to get messages from other people. And some of y'all going to have messages coming from the Most High. So that's the message. Do not do business with this person. Just remember that. All right. So the next card we got karma is here, right? So this is very easy and explanatory. Karma is here. For those who've been doing the right thing, good karma is not only here, but it's also on its way. Continuously keep doing the right thing. And for those who think they're not going to pay for their karma, you're most definitely going to pay for your karma. So get ready. You can duck and dodge, you can cloak yourself, you can do all the spell work you want to do. That shit is not going to stop what the hell going to happen to you. What people fail to realize that the universe is many eyes, right? And because of your free will, you want to fuck it up. You want to think that your ego and your arrogance and all the people that may be boasting you to make you feel like you that important, that you untouchable. It's only one untouchable. That's the Most High. Duh. You feel me? Some of this may sound hilarious, but I'm dead ass serious. Ain't nobody playing. Ain't nobody got time to be playing with nobody. People like to play when it's time to be serious instead of be serious and then enjoy playing. Feel me? They don't know the difference. But either way it go, karma is here and there's good and bad. So you already know your situation. You may even witness other people's karma that you've been waiting on other people's karma to actually come back to them based on the things that you've heard that they've said to you or done to you. That's the message that I've been given to give to you. You might have even also been in a bad relationship that you felt like that your partner, ex-partner, would not pay for the repercussions of what he or she has done. But in all actuality, they will pay for it. People got to understand it don't matter what anybody do to us. We need to heal. We need to move forward. We need to learn the lesson from what they've done. We need to also learn the lesson what we've done and also learn the lesson what we should have done so we can avoid those bad relationships. It can be relationship. It can be connection with your family. It can be connection with the public in any form of fashion. When I say public, it can be any situation that you want to engage with other people. Remember that. All right? Shouts out to everybody, man. Shouts out to the collective. Shouts out to the chosen. If you are new to the channel, if you would like to subscribe or you would like to like this content, it is appreciated. The likes are free. It doesn't cost you anything. Even if you want to give a fake like, a fake love, man, it's okay. It's some type of form of love. You feel me? But we also know what love is, right? So let's get into the next card. You feel me? Only a few cards were picked today. So look, we got ants all around the cards like it's food. So yeah, that let it be known there's a lot of work being going on. So we have spiritual work, right? Some of you guys need to start tapping into your spiritual work. Some of you guys need to actually learn how to do your alchemy. Your alchemy comes from your bloodline, your lineage, your ancestors. This will actually not only help you on your journey, but it'll also help you understand spirituality and also the realm of this physical body, how to balance both. Now, if you did not know or you did not observe enough or even witness enough that there's a lot of people out here don't know nothing about spirituality. They don't even know what they are. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel that they are a physical being. They was told traditionally, indoctrinated that this is what is and what isn't. But in all actuality, the people who've been teaching these things in all reality, don't know nothing themselves. All they going by the information that they stole. We don't have to get into who stole information, who keeps stealing any and everything. Everybody's very aware who does these things. You feel me? But spiritual work needs to be done. Spiritual work not only needs to be done, but some of you guys may be actually going, excuse me, not going, but going through some spiritual work where someone or you feel like something's not right and all of a sudden things was going well in your life and now all of a sudden things not going right. It can be your relationship, it can be your finances, it can be your health, it can be your mental health. It also can be your psychological health or your also spiritual work for some of you guys who actually does spiritual work, wondering why it's not working, so forth, so on. What you got to do is get in that sacred place so God can speak to you. And I want to say this for the record. People be thinking because people do spiritual work that God doesn't love them. God pay attention to what all we do. See, God give knowledge and wisdom to those who are really responsible. He also give access to things that people actually will be responsible to use wisely. Now, the wicked, they don't use the gifts that they have wisely. They just do dark shit all the time. They do it all day, every day. It's just like, damn, do you get enough? But what inspired them to continuously to do this? Because they have had success in the past and their ancestors have had success in the past, having sexual relations with different demons and entities and even physically to conjure up certain things and stuff like that, manifest and steal people energy. A lot of people, be honest with you, really don't know what's going on, but we here to tell it. We ain't forcing nobody to actually accept it. We just here to do our job. We keep it moving. Some people gonna love us, some people gonna hate us. At the goddamn end of the day, who gives a damn? That's what it boiled down to. I mean, ain't nothing we can do about trying to convince somebody to believe us or trust the process or that we know what we're talking about. But what happens is that epiphany happens later on when the incident happens or they transition from this realm into the next realm because it cost them life because they wasn't fucking listening. Like, damn, I should have listened to him. Damn, I should have listened to her. Man, I wish I could go back. And some people going to be begging to come back to the realm. The Most High will let some come back and some will not get to come back. It just depends on when your spiritual contract is up here. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, if it resonate, it resonate. If it don't, it don't. Just remember, it doesn't mean it won't resonate, and it doesn't mean that you're not close to somebody that it can or can't resonate about or to, and that message may be for you to give to them. So don't never knock the messenger, you heard? Yeah, so we get into our next card. Our next card is a union is here. A divine union is here for the divine feminine and masculine, and also the collective. And what a divine union or union here means is that you have the opportunity to have the relationship that you've already desired. You've had put in the inner work. You have done what is required for you to actually obtain that opportunity, and you want to continuously be consistent. And that means you got rid of bad habits, a way of thinking. You went in and healed. That also means that you also understand what's need to be done in your life as well as to be connected to the right person that actually going to fulfill genuine love, unconditional love, consistent love, that you know for a fact that because you have done the inner work that God has allowed you to actually see the vision and the truth that love does exist and that love don't have to be a toxic or narcissistic relationship or a back and forth or competition or cheating and degrading and being disrespectful. You know, those type of relationships for those who fit the category, meaning that wants to be in those type of relationship, each his own. Some people like those type of relationships. Some people don't have enough faith. Some people don't want to listen how to get to that righteous place. And when I say righteous, meaning in the right state of mind, so therefore they can move forward in their life, so therefore they can be abundant in everything. People still fail to realize when you look at your relatives, and you see them struggling in all areas of their life, whether it's their health, their mental health, their physical health, their finances, their conversation, their wisdom and knowledge, they don't obtain none of that shit. You either gonna be the generation curse breaker or you just gonna add on to the damn curses. That's just where it boils down to. Yes, sometimes profanity is used in this, but expression is expression. Some people don't give a damn how you say it. You can say it in the softest, nicest way, and people gonna choose to be the way they're gonna react to it regardless. So if people are sensitive to content or vocabulary, then you shouldn't use the vocabulary that you're sensitive to. Roger that. All right, 10-4. Moving to the next. The next one is pray more. Some of you guys need to pray more. You know, praying should be consistently because you always at warfare. Even though you may not see it, some of you may see it, have the gifts to see it. Some of you guys may also feel it, and some of you guys may have reactions from others or circumstances that allow you to see it as well as that way. So what I'm saying to say is a tool that you can actually use is spiritual warfare prayer. You can go on YouTube, you can actually download that, and then you can actually allow your spirit or God to show you what spiritual warfare prayer you should be praying over your life and over your family. You want to keep yourself covered because trust me, the wicked is keeping themselves covered, so therefore you won't know that they're doing what they're doing. And it doesn't matter if you know these people personally or you do know them personally. However, that's even better because now you know actually how to direct that energy that's been sent to you back to them because it doesn't belong to you. You see what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. Prayer more. You also want to learn how to pray yourself, asking God, fasting, you know what I'm saying? Eating some fruit, not eating bad, low vibrational, hanging around people. Go to the river, go to the lake, spend some quality time there. Go ground yourself. I mean, take your socks off and put your feet in the ground and ground your energy. A lot of y'all don't know that sneakers, or some people, we call them sneakers from the city, and some people call them shoes, and some people in the South call them tennis shoes. But either way it goes, it's funny. But the point is this, is that a lot of y'all don't know that your body is electromagnetic aura, energy field. So you ever seen yourself get shocked or you shot something? So that confirms that for those who may not understood and understand what I said. And what I'm saying to say is that when you ground yourself, you're grounding your root chakra, which balances you from actually being fearless to be versus fearful. And what you do is you're grounding all your energy so therefore you can be balanced mentally, emotionally, and physically and psychologically as well as spiritually. It means that you'll be able to deal with the chaos that's around you. Meaning if somebody's talking negative or gossiping or you see something negative on the news or you see something shocking, this will keep you balanced, not only keep you in balance, it also keep you in harmony with yourself, with God, the universe, and nature. We are nature people, especially us melanin people. We are natural nature people. That's why we can connect to the animals and so forth, so on, and have this intuition and psychic abilities and having this close relationship with the Most High and so forth, so on, just as well as other cultures. You know what I'm saying? Everybody practices different things, but it's still the same similarity. And when you look at humanity, humanity is one. God don't look at race like man broke it down to keep people divided and into division. And when man can control the power that you supposed to control, then that's a problem. But only you can check that, male and female. Only you can check that. You see what I'm saying? You have to be able to fix that. You ever hear that saying, which I mean many have heard? You can lead the pail. Let me rephrase it. You can lead the horse to the pail of water, but you can't make it drink it. You ever seen them situations when a man may be in a relationship and the woman's dogging him out, he won't lead, vice versa, the woman dealing with a man and she won't lead the relationship. It can be abusive, it can be, verbal neglect, all that type of stuff. But see, neglection and abandonment and all that stuff come from what we actually suffer with inside. So in order for us to detach from that, we have to heal that abandonment issues and that neglect. And some people may feel like they're being insulted or disrespected. The more respect that you give yourself, the more boundaries you set and letting people know, hey, we ain't popping with that. And if you have somebody going past those boundaries, then cut their ass off. Your best tool that you can ever learn or that you already obtained is cutting people off so they can deal with their karma, so you can be out the way so they can deal with their karma. Not for you to wish karma on them because they already wish it upon themselves. And so you can move the F on about your business and deal with people or the circumstances that you desire. People are wasting a lot of time on this planet actually meddling in other people's business or holding themselves back by past events that no longer serve us. We chosen people had to go doing the inner work. This is how we got to the place where we at now. Now we are teachers. We been known teachers, but we didn't know that until we had to go through the process of the storms and the trials and tribulations. Now that we know some of our gifts and tools that's been given to us, that's been hindered by the powers that were, and that means people in higher places for the powers that were, has been doing spell work. Celebrities been doing spell work. They pay people. Some of them have participated. You know, we ain't got a name. Who gives a damn? They regular people just like any of us. But they're special people that God loves on this planet, and no weapon formed against them shall prosper. The weapons do form, but they don't prosper. If they prospered, then I wouldn't be here. People don't have no clue what I've already been through. You know what I'm saying? If you look at some of my videos, I'm gonna give you an example. If you look at some of my videos, whether you look at the shorts or look at these segments here, you will see that my face was done with beauty magic and glamour magic. You guys can look that up and understand what glamour magic and beauty magic. It's the shape shift a person's face from looking unattractive or to make themselves feel unattractive. But it never stopped me from doing what I'm supposed to do, which is my calling and moving forward. You know what I mean? And I don't be worrying about no looks. There's women that are attracted to the most unattractive men in the world, and there's handsome men that's attracted to the most. You know, this is what human term, how humans look at each other, what's attractive, what's not, but everything is beautiful based on God's creation. But make the story short, there's men that's attracted to women that are that would be not physically attractive versus a woman who is attractive. But what is attraction? Are we looking at the external or are we looking at the internal? Because 9 out of 10, there's a lot of men that's handsome that's ugly in inside just as well as there's a lot of women on the outside that's unattractive as well as unattractive on the inside. I know I kind of said that backward, but practically what I meant to say, and I'm going to correct it, is that they're like, well, damn, he said, woo, is that women that are attractive on the outside are ugly on the inside. It doesn't matter how much makeup, clothes, or body working out, or body parts that men and women have, it still makes them ugly, and it don't do nothing but causes nothing but more karma and blockages. And those who have children, they put those curses on them, which is called generation curses. So when you see somebody tell you that they're a loving being, it's gonna be consistent. If you see a loving being that's going through something, that he or she is willing to vent that and still remain the identity that they presented to you from day one. They're not gonna change, but for the greater. The people who are narcissistic or manipulators, they gonna shape shift. One minute they good, the next minute not. And you're gonna view these things where people are fucking so petty that they're willing to lash out on you, but you dare to stand by their side, 100-fold. You can't accept that. You could check them, and if they don't respect what you ask them not to do, then you cut their ass out. I don't give a fuck if it's your family member. It could be your daughter, your son, whatever. Because the bottom line is what I'm telling you. In order for you to remain in peace or have peace, you got to cut things off in your life that's not peaceful. People be trying to wonder why the chosen be peaceful, because we don't accept or allow fucking unpeaceful shit. Some of us are single. You see what I'm saying? Some are in relationships that are peaceful. Some are in relationships that about to get out of relationship that's not peaceful. Motherfucker ain't going for that shit no more. Like, we have held ourselves back, not only chosen, but people in general, as we don't have options. You have limited options. I don't give a damn what it is. It could be relationship, it could be finances, it could be a way of thinking, it could be an outcome, it can be a loss of a car, it can be a loss of a home, whatever. They got plenty fucking homes, they got plenty fucking cars, they got plenty fucking men, they got plenty fucking women, they got plenty children you can bear. If you don't have a good relationship with your baby mother or mother, go get you another one. You feel me? Learn the lesson, go get you another one. If you don't like the location that you're living in, when you think about the location you're living in, is it your mindset that allows you to not like it, or is it the lack of resources or the support that's not given there before you make a decision that you need to relocate? Because if you're relocating somewhere and it ends up being the same situation, then it ain't the location, it's you. You feel me? Now moving to the next. Man, it's crazy. The devil don't want me to talk to y'all. Like, my percentage, my phone was 70%, now my phone is 28%. But listen, if I don't get all of these in, y'all, these messages, I will do a part 2. But anyway, the next one is job success and opportunities. A lot of y'all are about to get new jobs. A lot of y'all ready to leave the jobs that y'all are at, which is a good thing. Now, your mindset need to change along with that, so therefore you can be prepared. And some of y'all, I'm picking up, some of y'all got a lot of clutter. You need to get rid of this clutter that you got in your house, or the clutter mindset that you have, or your energy. You need to start spiritual bath. Get you some regular salt, sea salt, and you can use Florida water. If you ain't got Florida water, you can use lemon juice. Put a little dab of that. Some of y'all got tubs, you pour it in the tub. You take a regular shower first, a bath first, and then you clean out the tub, and then you fill it up with warm water, and then you pour these substances in there, and you meditate on positive things or things that you want washed away negatively. A lot of people be thinking spiritual baths are evil and wicked and all this bullshit. I'm here to just show you the truth and tell you the truth, and you accept the truth or you don't. It reminds me of motherfucker going in the courtroom, but you honestly willing to speak the truth, say the truth, and so help you God. But these motherfuckers don't believe in God, because if they did, they wouldn't be prosecuting people that don't belong to them. They act like they're God, but they're not. That's a little secret. Don't tell nobody. But who gives a fuck if they find out? All right. So anyway, a lot of success that some of you guys are already dealing with the opportunities that you already have, as well as the job. The job can be entrepreneurship. It can be entrepreneurship and job, or it can be partnering in with somebody. Just know that the opportunity is here. Some of you are already involved with the opportunity. Congratulations to y'all. Now, moving to the next. I'm rushing, but don't worry. I'm around. We here. We ain't going nowhere. The next one is new car. A lot of y'all been wanting a new car. A lot of y'all been praying for a new car. What I pick from this is that some of you guys already been saving your money. Some of you guys gonna get loans, and some of you guys gonna get friends or unexpected people to give you a windfall of money to actually get this brand new car. Now, remind you, take care of your car, especially you ladies. Make sure you take care of your car and your maintenance, because some women are known for not maintaining their car. Maintenance your car like you maintenance that wig, that makeup, your outfit, your home. Take care of the things that you have, as well as your children and men. Be the representative of your family bloodline that show them something different versus what the world wants to expose to people, which is in a negative way. All you see is a bunch of negative shit, and this is people so clouded. They looking like, is there any positive people around here? Is there any healed people around here? Is there any loving and caring and nurturing people that's consistent around here? It is, but you got to get in a place with God and yourself and your spiritual team and your ancestors. Yes, you got spiritual team ancestors. Some of you got guardian angels, some people don't, but it doesn't matter. You have some type of opportunity, or the opportunity is there for spiritual connection and guidance. Archangels, angels, you got to start listening to them, so therefore you can move forward in the way that you deserve to move in, not remove, but they're going to be removing some people by the way. That's a message for that. So don't be trying to hold on. Here's a message. Don't be trying to hold on to whatever need to be removed. There's some of y'all going to experience some things about to be removed. It can be relationship. It can be a death in the family. It can be a death friend. It's for a reason. We have to evolve. Our time will come at some point. Are we going to waste our time and not live our best life? Or are we going to waste our time to not live our best life? Or are we going to not waste our time and live our best life? I said it twice, and then I said the third time to reverse it to what I wanted to say the second time. But anyway, soul ties. Some of you guys have soul ties. Soul ties are broken. Soul ties is where two people connect, and they actually learn karmic lessons about one another, and they also learn karmic lessons about each other. Make it short and simple. And what you're supposed to do after you learn a relationship that you've been in with someone, or family, or friends, or social circumstances, is you're supposed to go in a positive way, positive thinking, positive emotion, positive manner, evolving. You don't supposed to be stagnant. But if you are in a place stagnant, or you feel that you stuck, then you actually need to learn whatever it is that you need to learn, so you can ascend to the next level. Make this stuff easy for people, man. Some of you guys need to do healing work. Even myself, do some healing work. Healing work can be with your emotions, your mindset, affirmations, positive affirmation, more praying, more getting involved with things that you've been wanting to do, that you desire to do, versus just holding out, saying, well, I don't got enough time to do it. I don't got enough money to do it. Put some money and save it up to actually do it. Whatever you desire, do it. Some of you guys may want to go do boxing, swimming, taking trips. Save the money. It don't matter if it takes 2-3 years to do it. You're setting a goal to do it. Some of you guys may want a house. Save the money to do it. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys may want to buy some land and just build your house, which is the simple and easiest way instead of relying on these people, because people don't understand that these people are only going to pick certain people to do certain things. Now, if you're going to kiss ass and sell your soul and all that, you in there all day. But in all actuality, you're not going to enjoy it because you done sold your soul. So every time they need you to do something, you either going to do it or you're going to lose it. But see, God worked differently. People think God's slow, but God don't miss the mark. And not only that, you obtain and maintain and keep what you have based on discipline and obedience and listening to what way you need to go and not go. So this is why people who follow God is always successful. And this is why the wicked and the witches and warlocks hate those type of people, and regular people that's in the world that don't have their life together because they're choosing not to have their life together because of their free will. Nobody's here to force anybody free will. Look, a woman can come up to me right now and slap me all around. Didn't I say get up? And I could be like, yo, chill, stop. It still take my free will to get up if I listen to her. You see what I'm saying? I'm just using that example. It might not be the best example, but hell, it's an example. I can go deeper, but because of the short period of time that I have on this live, it's the only reason I'm talking fast and so forth, so on. And if you need to come back to the video, just come back to the video and take some notes, man. Now we get into the next card. The next card is a repent and forgiveness. A lot of people don't know what repent means, and a lot of people don't know what forgiveness means. Forgiveness means you actually asking for forgiveness, that you are apologizing for whatever you said or done, rather people acknowledge what you've done or don't, or you've done it in secret, to God. Also, repent is telling God that you're never going to do something again. I warn you. Don't promise God something and break that promise. You're going to get punished. I promise you. I know for a fact because I done it, and I won't ever do that again. I always tell God I'll work on it. I'll do better. Or meaning the past things. I'm not saying something present right now. There's nothing present I can recall. And if it is, I'm going to do exactly what I need to do. And I'm going to do what I tell people to do. I am doing what I tell people to do. I'm not no hypocrite. Not saying anyone said that I'm a hypocrite. But I'm going to stand on this shit. You feel me? We're tired of the people who've been in front of us, lying to us and not standing on it. Every time you turn around, you hear some crazy stuff, rather true or not. God gonna protect us from all that. You know, people do humiliation rituals, and they do what's the other thing they call it? I'll think of it in a second. But anyway, repenting is gonna give you the opportunity to, you have a covenant with the Most High regardless, whether you like it or not, even the wicked. You see what I'm saying? And it's gonna give you an opportunity to make a decision during your journey and your life about how you're going to have your relationship with the Most High. Nobody can tell you how your relationship is with the Most High because you and the Most High know. You can express it to others, but that don't mean they comprehend, unless most of those people who are in sync with the Most High to understand, because God is giving them intervention or the opportunity to intervene to understand what he or she is expressing or speaking of, or introduction or so forth, so on, right? So people who don't understand don't get discouraged because it's not meant for them to understand. I want you to really understand that. It's not meant for them to understand, and you have to understand that as long as you understand, that's all that matters. I want you to be able to breathe. I want you to be able to control your emotions. I want you to be able to control your thoughts. Do not self-sabotage your blessings or your process of growth. Do not do it. Some may not know what that word means. Look it up. I could tell you, doesn't mean I don't know, but look it up so you can self-learn. I promise you. And every time I promise something, it's official. This world is going to change so much that most people who choose not to change not going to know what to do with themselves, because they are programmed and they're programming themselves to be used to the things that they're used to, which they have a term called familiar or familiar spirit. You see what I'm saying? Things are shifting. Things are shifting, changing. And I mean, look at Trump, for example. We're not here to talk about Trump, but the things that he done made people look at things totally different. They never thought he would say and do the things he's doing, but he's doing it. It don't affect the people who not close to God. And those who are close to God, we don't give a damn what he do. Just be honest with you. Some of you guys may have a Christian background or a religious background. If you look in the Christianity book, it tells you, God said, for those who are of being in the world are not going to suffer versus those who are of the world. And so what that means is, some of y'all know how it's worded beyond what I've said. I can correct it if it's, you're going to have somebody always like, well, that ain't how I said. We're not focused on that. You should be able to understand the message clearly. I didn't say it in a discombobulating way where you couldn't understand. But people who love the world more than God, since people won't be petty, and I'm not saying anyone who has been petty, because I'm not looking at you, I have to focus on talking, is that they're going to suffer, or they are suffering. That's official fact. There's people going through shit that you could never imagine. And here's another thing that God want me to let you know. Stop getting in people's business that you don't know clearly what they've done to actually be in the situation they're in. You need to go check in with God, AKA the Most High, first before you start engaging in family, relationship, strangers. You can see a situation that somebody getting chased. You don't need to be fearful. You need to check it with God so God can show you who you need to be helping versus not help. So that also protects you, because there's a lot of people out here helping people and they actually getting demised and destroyed and dismantled, whether it's costing their life or a body part or costing their family, or they got some hitman chasing them, or they got some people after them. Yeah, you need to check in for real, because if you don't, you're going to be in a world of trouble. And you see, and I already heard that people in the world of trouble, rather it's on the news or community conversations in the community, or community that you're not even in. Anyway, the next card, the ants are tearing my ass up. I'm not even ant bad, but I love ants. That's one of my favorite, even though they be biting the hell out of me. Shouts out to everybody. If you like and subscribe, it's appreciated. And just let you know, much love to all. I don't give a damn if you a fucking hater. I got love for you any goddamn way, because we ain't the same. I tell people that. We're not the same. I don't got to hate you because you hate me. Feel me? So if I haven't said anything to anybody, comments, no disrespect to you, I just want to make sure that I get this message out so nobody don't feel like they was abandoned or disrespected, like, damn, what happened? Because the other day, I actually doing it, and I did it with the percentage low, and it cut off on me. So yeah, blessings to you. But anyway, the next one, we need you to study. A lot of you need to study. That could be whatever the Most High assigned you to do. I'm gonna message it that way, because a lot of people have a lot of beliefs, different beliefs, or same beliefs, or multiple beliefs, or different backgrounds. That's respect to all. Allow you to study more, to have your close relationship not only with the Most High, but yourself and your environment, so therefore you can grow and actually get in position so you can start expressing these things, that the assignment that you came to the planet to do. Everybody's on a soul mission, you know what I mean? And so a lot of information that I speak about is ancient information. I'd make it short and simple. I don't go into so many big words and stuff like that. Not that the pronunciation is complicated. It just, people need basic shit to get to the basic shit, to understand basic life, because life is basic. You know what I mean? You got some of the people that's way more intelligent than me, but guess what? That's the simple shit that I can figure out that they can't figure out. One of my gifts is attention to detail. Everybody don't have the skill of attention to detail. That's why they overlook shit. Some people appreciate me, some praise, meaning not praise me, but are grateful that I'm in their life to help them in every way that's possible, versus those who are envious and they want, like, oh, I want that gift and I want that skill, or I hate him. But that's a personal choice, that they feel that they throw me up, that they choose on their own to actually feel. So I can't change that. Anyway, last but least, y'all, karmic family is watching. Some of you guys had karmic family members who don't like you. Some of them don't like you. Some of them pretend. Some of y'all know who they are. Some of y'all already separated and so forth. Some of them, and some of your karmic family members do witchcraft. So you need to be aware of that. And you can learn that by actually asking God to show you, and also staying prayed up. And remember, spiritual warfare prayer is something that you should do to protect yourself and your family, and also your innocence. And also, if you're looking for forgiveness, then there's prayers for forgiveness so you can get connected to the Most High in every way possible so you can change your life for the better and that you can tell your testimony to the world and show not only that you changed, but also disappoint all those who wish for you not to change. And last but least, more importantly, the connection that you have with the Most High. All praise and blessings to all of y'all. Thank you for showing up. Ola the body Obi Sayin. If you like, share and follow. It's appreciated. And if not, I will see you guys next time. We up out of here.